You don't need Netflix. You don't need cable. Hop on YouTube. Welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and globally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, huh? Laugh a little. Get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Be addicted to the content. Got them binge watching. You don't like it, think you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clock it. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation. Bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back until you sorry try again, huh? Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in, come on in. I see y'all rolling on in. Thank you, Nia Davis, becoming a new member of the Hood Table, an official hoodie. Thank you so much. Trouble Woman, welcome to the chat. Pamela, welcome to the chat. Everybody who's coming on in, Wavy Cam, that's my son right there, one of the moderators. Everybody, please make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the Hood Table if you're not already subscribed. Please and thank you so very much. We are going to do an interview tonight with someone in my community. Go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
My name is Monique Davis Driver.
Welcome to the Hood Table, Monique. A lot of focus has been on you and your son this week in Omaha, Nebraska, and it possibly will be getting some national attention as well. So I have shared a couple of videos that you have made on Facebook so that people could kind of understand what the situation is here. And then me and my panel, we spoke about it live the other night, and everybody gave their opinions and what they think should have been done, should not have been done. And a lot of people do agree to some of the same things. And then we see they finally put it on the news last night.
Yep.
And that was pretty hard to watch.
Yeah.
You know, based on what we've learned from you and learned from your son, and then learned from the news people, like it seemed really one-sided last night. So I'm offering you the opportunity to say it what it is that's going on from your point of view. And your son, he cannot speak to us because of where he is, but also, you know, to get your words heard and what his words heard, because last night that news story, I swear, I think they talked to y'all. I don't know how long you talked to them, but the clip they showed was like maybe 10 seconds. And then the rest of the time they were just talking about what the police had to say.
Yeah.
So please go ahead and, you know, let us know. Start wherever you want to start. You know, if you want to start before this incident in the past, leading up to it, that might help give us a clear vision of what's going on too.
Okay. For the past 2.5, 3 years, my son I'm not making an excuse for him. He does get in trouble. He does resist arrest. He does fight with the police. But this isn't the first time this has happened.
So the police are very familiar with your son?
They're very familiar with my son. They know that he has a mental illness. And but this could have been done a different way. They know how to handle my child. Monday, I got a call about 5:30, 5:45 that my son was seizing. And I asked why and what happened. I found out that they were there to detain my child. He did resist arrest at first. Like I said, I'm not making excuses for him. But after my child was handcuffed, I was informed from numerous staff at CSI, Child Savings Institution, that they continued to brutalize my child. From what I heard, they slammed his head into a metal door frame and had their knee in his neck. And as my child sat there and screamed, he could not breathe. He couldn't breathe. Startled other kids.
Take your time.
They took him to UNMC hospital, and I couldn't get to him at first. So my mom and my dad were there with him. When I finally did get to my child, I was there for all of maybe 10, 15 minutes, and he started seizing again. His head started rocking back and forth. Eyes rolling back his head. He started shaking. I screamed for help. They moved us upstairs about an hour after that. And I remember just laying there watching him. So I must have dozed off. When I got startled to him screaming, 3 police officers were on my son trying to handcuff him. And I told them, y'all can't take him. He has seizures. He took to IVs. And they made me leave the room. And it's because they sent him into another C's. When they finally did allow me to go back in, an Omaha police officer told me I had to leave. I, until yesterday, could not see my son, could not talk to my son. I found out of about 20 minutes after he had that seizure that they were trying to restrain him, and my child headbutted a nurse. Not intentional. Was not trying to hurt this lady.
So it was because of the seizures?
Yes.
Okay.
Trying to restrain him. These police officers tased my 14-year-old child. They didn't have to tase him. They could have medicated him. These people are familiar with my child. They've been dealing with him. They know he's mentally unstable. They know this wasn't called for. This week has been hell for me. Me as the mother, constantly in my head, I hear, can't breathe.
And I'm sure, like many others, something that might have crossed your mind, what it did with me when I heard that was George Floyd.
Yeah.
Those words, those 3 words kept crossing my mind. I can't breathe.
For that officer to tell my child, you don't care, he couldn't breathe. How they expect me as a mother to do? That's my baby. Nobody's going to hurt my kids, right or wrong. They were completely in the wrong. The media don't want to show that. They don't want to tell that. We talked to them for 10, 15 minutes yesterday, me and my mom. I told them everything that happened. They didn't tell that part, but y'all want to tell how he hurt y'all officers, what he done did, what his record got. I'm mad. I'm angry.
And then I would be upset too when I saw the news. I mean, I was telling everybody, tune into the news, honey. We're going to find out what happened, what the officers got to say. So everybody in Omaha was like waiting on the 10 o'clock news. And then when I watched it, I was like, well, hold up. Did y'all interview her or did y'all interview the police?
Exactly.
Because it seemed like everything they had to say was from the police point of view. What he did to them, what he did with a nurse, how they claimed this happened 2 days in a row. Yeah, right. I understand.
I understand he did wrong. I understand resisting arrest is wrong. I'm not making excuses for that. Where y'all are wrong at is after my child is detained, y'all continue to do what y'all did to him. And that's the baby to scream, he can't breathe.
And ever since then, he's been having seizures, and he's never had these type of health issues before.
Never.
Right?
Jaden is allergic to mayonnaise and cantaloupe and the nausea medicine. That's it. My baby's healthy. My baby is healthy. And the blood work at the first night, they tell me, oh, it came back, it was a seizure. Now they trying to cover it, call it something else. My son is now in the youth center, and he called me about an hour ago. Said, Mom, I had 2 of them.
So he had 2 more seizures?
He had 2 more.
And right now in the see, I would think that while he's having these seizures, that they would keep him in the hospital till they could.
They try to diagnose this as something else. Ain't no him. Talking about anxiety. No, I'm not taking that. I'm not accepting that. At the end of the day, there's nothing in the world y'all can give me or my child to bring back the pain y'all done did to fix him, to make him back the way he was. Fighting or not, I don't care. And I'm going to fight to the death for me to get the justice for my baby.
I would too. I absolutely would too. I mean, because we're not hearing everything. We're obviously not hearing everything. I mean, from just the little bit we're hearing from you about him not breathing, they kneeling on his neck, they're tasing him while he's in handcuffs. I mean, the bruise on his forehead.
Yep, that was from them slamming my son. That's wrong. That's against the law because they threw it out, but they forgot about that.
And I'm no doctor, but that probably has something to do with the seizures.
Exactly.
A head trauma.
They're not unfamiliar with my child. They know how to handle him. If they would have let that staff at CSI help, this could have been avoided. I wouldn't have to scream out and ask for people outside that I don't even know to help me. Like they can't make this right. You can't take away this pain, the sleepless nights. You can't.
Yeah, well, I agree. I know there's a lot of people. You got family, you got friends, you got supporters, you got advocates in the community that are totally behind you. We totally believe that this could have been handled differently. Even the person from CSI who was speaking on the news, they didn't show their face, but I was so thankful that they spoke up. I hope they don't lose their job or get in trouble or anything like that. But they were bold enough to say.
There's employees posting this on Facebook. Mm-hmm. You read the third line of what I sent in to y'all.
Yeah,
they me and my baby. This was witnessed. Y'all not only started my son and messed up our lives. Y'all disturbed them kids. They wonder why these black young men run from y'all. Why they fear y'all. Why they fight at y'all. Why they do what they do to y'all.
Why they have no respect for the police.
No respect. Why y'all don't instill that. You got to give respect to get it. It is not just given.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And brutally assaulting our children, our black men, any of us, period. Especially while we're handcuffed. We're in handcuffs. How much harm could he do to them while in handcuffs? The tasing and slamming him down and on his neck, that is totally
because he spit on y'all. Now they want to charge my baby 4 to 6 different things. Mm-hmm. That ain't right.
And they didn't want to charge. They brought these charges up after you started going public.
After. Mm-hmm. Now my son called my mom and told my mom they're trying to send him adult court. Y'all can't do this to my baby. That is not fair.
And he's 14 and they trying to send him to adult court.
He's 14 years old. Jaden will not be
fixed. Oh no.
My baby
after he's been brutalized like that, they want to send him to adult court and he has mental illness.
They know. My baby takes a bill of fire. He has DMDD and it was diagnosed at Emmanuel Hospital 2 years ago. My son has tantrums. He cannot control. He can't control them. He's trying. But these people know what they do and they know how to trigger my baby. They do this on purpose. At this point where I'm at with it, y'all doing this on purpose. Y'all want people to think my baby's not no monster. I understand, yeah, he's a misunderstood kid. He can get out of control. Not make excuses for that. But what they will not do is to make everybody think my child is just this monster, because he's not. He's a little boy. My baby's a little boy. He's just a little boy.
I definitely feel your pain. I would be so infuriated about what is going on. You know, if this happened to one of them, I got 2 boys. That's all I got. No girls. There's 2 boys. And that was always my fear of them being handled by the police in such a way. So I totally feel for you. We sympathize with you. Everybody's in the chat. You got a lot of support here, a lot of support. And I am going to post on my community wall and on my Facebook page. A lot of y'all follow me on Facebook, IG, Twitter. I'm going to post where people are going to be Monday in support of Monique and her son, Justin for Jaden. They call him J-Bug.
J-Bug.
His nickname. J-Bug.
My mom gave him that name. Mm-hmm. My mom helps calm him down. Mm-hmm. Even if it's not me, my mom helped calm him down. My mama could have helped. When they let me go see my son yesterday, they told me I couldn't bring nobody. Why?
That's what I wanted to ask you. This happened Monday, and at first they wouldn't let you see him. Now, did that have something to do with the fact that he was a ward of the state? Because you said you still have custody, right?
I still have rights to my son with him being
okay.
Legally, y'all were not supposed to keep me from my child. I feel like from my heart, Y'all did this to get y'all story straight, to get y'all stuff in line. Mm-hmm. I didn't get that. My baby still had bruises on his legs and his back. I couldn't get to it fast enough. Mm-hmm. I couldn't get to it fast enough to get pictures. The pictures
that's what a lot of people believe in. You know, when the police don't allow the parents to see their kids in certain situations, it's usually something that was done that they don't want nobody to know.
And I want these people, these police officers, to know I'm not sorry to y'all. I'm not sorry for what my son just did this past week. Because if y'all would have did what y'all were supposed to do the correct way, knowing my child, I wouldn't be going through this. Y'all want to keep locking my baby. My son is freshman in high school. He went from junior varsity to varsity football. To varsity, freshman, 14. As of right now, y'all took that from my baby. I'm praying he come out of this, but I don't know.
Well, I pray he comes out of this too. I pray that these seizures do not last, that he won't have any mental scars, anything wrong with his brain after this, because them police, the way they manhandle men, and then the way they try to manhandle children the same way. I done seen them manhandle young girls, young boys, the same way they would manhandle a grown-up.
What if this is
just the bruises alone on his face and look like his chest and arms up here?
I got the picture from the taser mark from his shoulder.
Yeah, I saw that. You had posted some pictures on the back of it. Yeah. It's despicable. And the fact that it was on the news and people were trying to like understand what happened, you know, from your point of view and everything. And all we hear is, oh, well, he did this and he did that and he did this and he did that. And I'm like, they didn't discuss anything that the police did. All they said, they basically made it seem like, oh, it was a police scuffle.
From when they called me yesterday to go see my son, they tried to blame it on probation. I don't know what probation person was there, but they had me thinking it was his. That lady was out of her jurisdiction. She had no idea. His attorney, Tim Ashford, the week before, he cussed at my son. There's witnesses. So he's mad my son hung up on him. That man told that judge in court, if Jaden does not talk to him, he's recused himself. I don't want that man helping my son at all. You ain't no better. I called that man Monday and told him what they did to my baby. That man didn't call me back. Keep me posted. He didn't call me back. Didn't text. Didn't respond. When I went to go see my son yesterday, right before I went to him, that's when you called me. I don't got time to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. That man hung up in my face.
And what's his name again?
Tim Ashford.
Oh,
that's the man they chose to help my baby. And he tried
that's to the lawyer. That's the defender or the.
That's his. Those be my son for my son.
Mm.
I
heard that name before. I'm not familiar with him, but I heard that name before.
He said he didn't. My son told me he said he didn't do that, but my son told me he did. Witnesses that came and found me. I'm not gonna say their names. I'm not. Them ladies came and found me. They witnessed this man doing this to my child. People that says I witnessed what them men did. Them police did to my child.
Yeah, I didn't got some feedback that place. And this is not employees. It's not safe for.
That's not sanctuary. It's not safe. Don't send y'all kids there. The people don't want to help y'all kids. I thought that when my son was out of control, I needed help. But me asking y'all for help, this is what y'all do. Y'all damage. Y'all beyond damaged me and my family and my child for life. And I hear my head every night. I lay for hours. I can't sleep. Every night, 6, 7 o'clock, I'm watching the sun come up because I can't sleep. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. They'll never understand the pain it caused for me as a mother.
That is one pain. That is one pain no parent ever wants to have. It really is. It really is, because we entrust these authoritative figures with our children, with our own lives, but you know, with our children too. And when you send your child to a place, you know, for them to get help or get assistance with their illnesses or whatever, you expect, like even the person on the news, the person who worked for CSI said that that's not how it should have happened. No. It should have been a totally different outcome. Like, and I found out that they should have brought somebody, a therapist, a psychologist, a counselor, something.
And this was 2 days they did this. For 2 days. Y'all did this for 2 days, and by that second day, this is what happens to my child. I want answers, and I want justice for Jaden, and I'm gonna get it. They can come with whatever they got to come. They can feel how they want. They can follow me. They can stalk me. They can do what they got to do. But I'm gonna get what's due to my baby.
Don't stop.
So y'all can give me in this world. Not no money, no place, no our own island. Y'all can't give me nothing to take back what y'all did. How y'all hurt? Y'all hurt my baby. My soul, my heart is broke. My heart physically hurts. My heart's broken.
And I don't know if you remember the story of Zachary Bear Hills, that Native American who was he had mental illness, and police were called because there was a situation going on, and they shocked him with a taser like 12 times. He was punched in the head. He was brutally wounded. And after the cops, you know, they had been charged and everything. Some of them ended up returning back to work. But after that, you know, they were speaking on when you know somebody has a mental illness and you know their history and they come into the custody of the police, there are certain steps or procedures that's supposed to be taken. So for them to be dealing with a 14-year-old child, you know, that's just the first situation I can think of where it was somebody with a mental illness that they knew about and he died in police custody. This was 5 years ago. But when they know the history of the child, even the CSI people was like, why they came down here like that? Why they didn't bring somebody? That's what we need to find out.
Yeah.
Like when you know there is a mental illness, what steps are you supposed to take? I'm sure it's not just going up in there, putting handcuffs on a child and slamming him down on the ground and tasing him.
When y'all know there's a mental illness, there are steps, there's precautions, there's take. When y'all know how this child is, y'all know he gonna fight, y'all know he gonna run, y'all know he gonna argue. My son will get under your skin. I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying he's not. Right. I'm saying he's not wrong for what he did.
Right.
But that does not top what y'all have done to my child.
Right.
And I don't feel bad, and I am not sorry. The only person that I am sorry to is that nurse, because she didn't deserve that. But my child didn't mean it. It was not intentional to hurt that lady. And what these news people, y'all want to help me? Y'all cut me and my mom out, but y'all want to tell what he did to the police. Y'all want to bring up my son's cases, everything I got going. Y'all don't know my child personally. My child got a good heart. He's got a good heart. He's misunderstood. My child done been through a lot. They don't look back at that. Y'all don't know what we've been through. My baby done been through a lot in his life.
And that's why I wanted to hear from you. A lot of people have been wanting to hear from you, actually. They want to hear what the mom has to say, want your side of view. But is there anything that you want for us to do for you? Like the people watching right now. I know that I'm going to post a link for Monday where anybody, if you're not a supporter, if you're not coming to support, if you're not coming to
and want to get and help me get justice for my baby, don't.
Right. If you're not coming there for Jaden, if you're not coming there for Monique, if you just not on that, then we don't need you there. But for the people who
nobody coming to do, if they're not there for that, don't come.
Right. If you're not there to support, don't come.
Peace, and I want justice. Peace and justice, that's it. I don't want no violence. I don't want nobody hurt. I want peace and justice for my baby.
Right. Peace, especially peace. We don't want no rah-rah, none of that. We don't want none of that. Because you already know how the police are. They always looking for something. Like, hell, they could be watching us right now. The news gets stories from us all the time.
Let them watch.
So, and they play them on their show. We done been on the 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock news before our show. So I know they watch us. And the news do too. But, so you definitely want to be careful with, saying certain things. Like, I like how you said you're not going to put all the names of the people out there who's been telling you stuff. Because I've been hearing stuff, too, about that CSI place.
I just want and I want peace. Mm-hmm. I don't want nobody hurt. I'm not trying to cause no damage. I just want justice and peace for my baby. That's it. That's all. I want them to understand and hear me, hear my pain, and what I'm going through as a mother.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it sounds like to me too, Trouble Woman. She said they triggered that baby. Mm-hmm.
To know what I feel my pain. Hear me. My baby couldn't breathe, and that man told me he didn't care.
Yeah, Nia Davis said, I can't believe this. They trying to kill my baby. Ain't no reason for him to have to say I can't breathe. I'm beyond pissed. They were supposed to bring his caseworker.
That is my
That's what.
friend.
That's what I would think.
Friend.
Yeah, mm-hmm. That's your bestie.
My best friend. I've been best friends with her since 7th grade.
Mm-hmm. Well, you sound like it sounds like she has she's a big supporter of you. So definitely lean on her. Definitely lean on her and let her
all the way
help you get through this. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people in the chat, they feel you. Kiana Snotty says, sorry to hear this. All throughout the chat, Justin for Jaden, Justin for J-Bug. My bro just jumped on the chat, and he's one of our supporters of the Hood Table. He's also one of my co-hosts. I want to see if he has anything to say before we end this interview. I think you're on mute, bro.
Give him just what's up, sis? Hello, everybody. Just give him just a moment.
Y'all already know what time it is.
Okay. All right, bro. We want to keep it kind of neutralized now.
I'm good. Why you sledge me? I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing yet.
Forewarning.
I'm listening. I ain't did shit yet. Nothing. I'm trying to drink my thing, do what I do. Damn me. How y'all doing? Everybody all right?
We
everybody good?
Monique is trying to get through this. She needs a lot of support for what's going on.
You know what, soul sister? I don't know you, but you know what? I may know you. I may know a lot of your people, but I can say this to you. You know what I'm talking about? This, but hold on, wait, because I ain't the one I got the high. Y'all know who I am when I come from the old Jack. You know what I'm talking about? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Take your time, bro.
You are a queen, and you move as a queen would on a chessboard. Make a chess move. Don't play checkers with these people. They know exactly what they're doing. See, Nana always taught me, shame on them the first time. Shame on you the second time. Everybody done lost their damn mind the third time. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause my sisters know I'm really retaining and holding back. Cause especially me and the OPD. But I don't with any PD, period. I just don't. They ain't shit. So I understand exactly what it is now. I don't understand what it is to have a child or whatever that's dealing with, but still, regardless of, there's something that's being hidden. There is something that don't sound right. It don't smell right. And grandma always taught me, if it don't sound right, if it don't smell right, then it ain't right. Mm-hmm. Do what you got to do, what you need to do, however you feel to fit the need to do. Because you're dealing with some people that have almost like a worldwide interweb of things. Mm-hmm. See, this corruption type level bullshit goes way beyond. So your story, your situation is adding on to the consequences and the repercussions of what they're going to have to deal with. And it's just simple and plain.
I've seen what these mothers go through. I've seen the pain in these mothers' eyes. But for me now to be one of them mothers.
Real talk. Speak.
My heart goes out. Do you know Lakeisha Weeks?
No, let her speak, sis. Let her speak, man. Let her get that out. She needs to get that out.
I'm just asking real quick because somebody's trying to jump on named Lakeisha Weeks. Do y'all know?
I don't know, man. You already know where I'm at, so you know what it is, sis.
Did you get a link out? Did you get a interview link out?
I didn't mean to. I accidentally sent that to her. I wasn't trying to. Keisha, go to my page and go to the other one.
Oh, okay, Keisha. Yeah, go to her Facebook page and click on the main YouTube link to tune into the video. Unless you want to come on the link on the screen to speak on what's going on.
I didn't watch both of them, man.
Go ahead and say what you gotta say, boo. Go ahead.
To watch the pain of what police officers done mothers for years to watch what these families got to go through. To now have to be one of those mothers. I not only mentally feel it, I physically feel it. It's like somebody ripped your heart out your chest. I know what my son felt. It's like being trapped underwater and you can't breathe. You reaching for the top, you can't breathe. Gasping that air like somebody's reaching and holding your heart. It's a pain they can never take away. That's instilled in me and my child forever. And the millions of other families that they have done this to. So at the end of the day, what I'm telling everybody is, y'all coming to this thing for my baby. I just want peace. I just want justice for Jaden. I want what's supposed to be right, because this wasn't right.
Yes, that's exactly what. And let me ask you something real quick. How much does your son weigh?
Like 130 some odd pounds, maybe.
That's what I said, bro. That's what I said the other night when we was live. I said he looked like he weighed $125
He's
or
a muscle
$130.
kid. My son is fit. He plays football. He's fit.
Mm-hmm.
But my son don't weigh that much.
But he doesn't weigh enough where I can
hurt none of them.
The reason for all the force. How many officers was it?
There was that. I don't know how many was there at the place. But when I witnessed that Tuesday morning when they kicked me out at 7:30, 3 of them.
Yeah, I thought it was 3. I thought I heard 3 before.
3.
Okay.
They'll never be able to take this away.
Well, it is really heartbreaking that you have to feel this, because after this goes on so many times over and over and over again, from our children to our grown-ups, us as a people, it happens so often, and we keep thinking, okay, this one is going to be the last time. George is going to be the last one. Brianna is going to be the last. I mean,
you would have figured out the George and Brianna how big this got. Even here in Omaha, Juju.
All right, Juju.
I'm gonna make that a factor. That boy didn't deserve that. After what happened to him, y'all not gonna shut this down. Y'all can't take this away. I knew that little boy personally. That boy didn't hurt nobody. That little boy didn't hurt nobody. He didn't mean no harm.
Yes, Tamara Rice. Mm-hmm.
And y'all shut that down. Y'all took that away from us.
Yeah. I'm
gonna get justice for every mother out there that gotta feel the pain that I feel. I can't even cry no more. I'm just angry and I'm mad. I'm mad.
And definitely use that anger and use that pain to make sure you fight. Don't let them just try to smooth this over and put it under the rug with a lot of other cases and try to make him seem like he was just this acting out for no reason.
I'm gonna fight to the death of me about my child. Nobody's gonna hurt my kids. I ain't the best mother. I done had wrong. I've been through stuff. My baby been through stuff. Y'all don't look at that. Y'all don't care. Y'all didn't care my baby was mentally unstable. And y'all knew. And y'all still did what y'all did. That's no excuse. And y'all gonna persecute my child, persecute the police officers. Give me some justice. I want peace. I want justice for Jaden. That's it.
And that's what we're all praying for. We're all praying for. And you welcome, Mary. She said, thank you for sharing my niece and nephew story. This hurts our whole family. I can't imagine.
Always. That ain't right. It ain't fair. I feel y'all pain. I feel it. Y'all pain, y'all anger, y'all rage. What y'all want? I feel it. I know. I think it every night. They can't take this away. They're not going to shut this up. And they're not going to silence it. I want them to see hear me. Hear my pain and see my pain through my eyes and my voice. What these families got to go through. The damage y'all got.
Don't let them silence you, because that's what the police gonna do. They gonna put out their side of the story, and then but the main part is we know that his mother, his family knows. We know that he has a mental illness. That there's no question there. Right? We know he acts out sometimes. You said that yourself. But what the thing is here is when you're dealing with people with mental illness, especially with children, there has to be another way for you to try to handle these children. He's 14, barely weighs 130, 140. It takes 3 or more officers to subdue him, slamming him on the ground, tossing him around, I mean, he's been having seizures. Come on now. He's been having seizures since Monday.
Now they try to tell me it's not seizures. You can't tell me that. I
And
know.
he has bruises and open wounds on his face. Like there, and he was handcuffed the when he was being manhandled by the police.
It was witnessed. They didn't tell that. Y'all didn't tell that. Them news people didn't show that. Y'all want to show what happened?
No, they didn't show. They didn't show anything. All they said was
Y'all want to show how bad?
The police department said. I'm like, okay, when y'all gonna get to their side of the story?
Y'all want to
They
see
never
how
got
bad?
to your side of the story, really.
They want to see how bad my son is. They want to show what he's done. What about what y'all doing? They ain't never the big gang. That's what Omaha police officers is. But y'all get away with what y'all do. It's okay.
Most police departments are just one big gang, and they all take up for each other and cover up for each other. That's what the police department has turned into. It's no longer to protect and serve; it's to protect them. That's what it is. And welcome to the chat, Sislo, my sister. Is there anything you want to say about this, or give her some words of encouragement, or anything?
I'm sorry, I'm late. My old computer froze, but I've been following this story.
You got some feedback, boo.
Is it really bad?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
like water running or something.
Oh no, you probably hear this loud fan, girl.
Oh, there you go.
That's the that's the hood air conditioner. Sorry.
That's okay.
But what I want to say to you, sweetheart, is a prayer that I always pray. Now unto Him who is able to keep you, to present you faultless before His immaculate throne of glory, to the only wise God, be grace, dominion, and power forever. He got your back. That's the one person that they can't lie to. That's the one person that they can't defeat. And all power and authority is in His hands. And that's the one we are praying that has your back on this. From Detroit, you got love, you got respect, you have people who understand. We've been through this. I don't know if you are familiar with the Malice Green case. But Malice Green was beaten to death by 2 Detroit police officers. His trial was running around the same time as the O.J. Simpson trial. And they found those 2 police officers guilty, and they are doing life right now for what they did. The blessed part about it is we got a young mother who's not afraid to speak her voice. She's not afraid to use her voice. And baby, we ain't afraid to stand with you. We're not standing behind you. Our arms are locked. Virtually, I'm right there sitting right next to you. And we're going to go and we're going to continue to pray and we're going to continue to stand with you. If we have to write letters, petitions, whatever we got to do to be with you on this thing, to see justice be done for your baby, we there. Keep your head up.
Thank you.
Keep your head up. The race is not given to the swift or the strong, but to the one that endures. Keep your head up. And guess what? When we think about in the midst of the battle, when Moses got tired, in the midst, as long as he kept his arms up, he was winning. But the minute his arms came down, he started losing.
Yeah.
So guess what God did? He sent him 2 soldiers that when his arms started getting tired and weak, them soldiers pushed them arms back up and held them up for him. That doesn't mean that you won't get weak. It won't mean that you won't get tired, baby, because that's a human thing. Mm-hmm. But you got other people holding your arms up.
I'm going to give up. And even if I get my justice and the peace I want from this, I'm still going to go.
Keep going, baby.
My life forever. They can't take this back. But I'm never going to let them live this down. Or none of the other families and mothers y'all done hurt. The lives y'all done took, the lives y'all done scarred.
Yeah.
Can't fix it.
Too many lies, too many lies. And I'm thankful that your son is still here to tell his story, and
Amen.
that you're
Amen.
still here.
God.
Yes, and you're here to represent him, because he can't with those situations you can't really represent yourself, and they give you these public pretenders to represent you. That does not hardly work out most of the time.
It's not.
So keep fighting. Don't give up, even when it seems hard, even when it seems like nobody's listening to you. You have a big support team. Lean on your supporters. You now know who I am. I don't know if you heard of the Hood Table before, but you now know who we are.
No, man, but you're part of me forever.
Oh,
forever. Everybody's helping me that I don't know. That's praying for me. Everybody go part of this forever.
Yes, please take that, because you're gonna need some people to lean on, because this ain't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy.
I'm ready for the fight. I'm ready for the fight.
And a lot of people in the chat are saying, please tell Jaden they
I'm
love
ready for the peace. I don't want no harm. I don't want nobody hurt. That's right. Injustice. That's it.
We want peace. So when if it comes to that time where we got to get that on the street, I've been on the corner many times holding up posters and stepping out for what I believe is right. So if it comes to that time, just make sure the family wants nothing but peace.
If they don't, nobody want peace, don't come. Don't be there. So don't. I don't want that.
Right.
I want what is right for my baby. That's it. Can you bring me a charger, please?
And when we do find out, we're going to find out exactly where we're going to be Monday. So right now they're putting it all together, but there's going to be like a meeting Monday, and some people that we're going to be talking with and everything. And, everybody knows Robert, one of our community activists. So he's kind of over that, I believe. But I will get more information, and once I find out exactly where, exactly what time, I will post that on my Facebook and on my YouTube, IG, and Twitter. So they are saying, love you, Monique. And so many people in the chat saying, I love you. They say, tell Jaden, tell J-Bug, they love him. There's a lot of love yous going out in the chat.
I love y'all too.
Bro, help me with this. Finding the name. I can't think. I know.
Yes, Monique, unless there's something else.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, the name of the song is The Race, I think. What's her name is singing it? Kim McFarland, I think. What choir is that? You muted. What choir is that? You know which one I'm talking about?
You talking about my favorite. You talking about For the Good of Them. Kim McFarland and the Thompson Community Singers. Yeah.
For the good of them. Thompson Community. I don't know if
you've ever heard that check song. That song out. You want her to
oh my God, it's a beautiful. Yes, I want you to.
I was listening to it yesterday. I was at work just vibing
on
some more things.
That's the name of the song. For the good
Thompson Community Singers.
Okay. When I tell you that song, the race is not given to the swift, nor to the strong, but to the one that endureth until the end. There'll be problems, and sometimes you walk alone. But guess what? You're not walking alone.
Right.
But it keeps going and going and going. Things will work out. Yes, they will. For the good of them who loves the Lord. I want you to listen to that song.
Yes,
let it get in your spirit. Let that be your theme song, because things are going. Oh, girl, I don't know why I get to choking up. Things are going to work out for the good of them that love the Lord. And listen, no matter. I'm not telling you. I'm not trying to get you all sanctimonious or religious or anything. But the bottom line is that the Most High is the one that sustains us. That's the one that's connecting me to you way where you are. Wherever two or three are gathered, in his name, God is in the midst. And this is a God-sized job, honey. It's going to take God to move it. It's going to take God to defeat it. It's going to take God to bring these people's names to the surface so we'll know who we going after. You
Yeah.
That's my
understand
mom right
me?
there.
Hi, Miss Vicky.
So,
I just saw her come in. Hi, Miss Vicky. That's Monique's
I love you
mom.
too,
Hi, Miss
mama.
Vicky.
And Jaden is her
I
grandson.
And
love you
guess
too,
what?
mama.
Guess what my daughter's name is?
Vicky.
My No, Nicole
Monique.
Jones.
Oh, look.
And
Oh,
that's my middle.
Nikki.
That's my middle and my maiden
yeah.
name.
My daughter's name is Nicole Javine Payne, but her husband's Jones, so her name is Nicole Jones.
Yeah,
That's my oldest child.
Nicole is her middle name. Her
And
first name is Monique.
Monique, and their grandmother's name is Vicky.
Yes.
Isn't that something? And
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you something. What's your baby's name? Jalen?
Jaden.
Jaden.
Jaden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got this. We got
Yes,
this.
we
Got
definitely gonna
this.
have to put Jaden on his family, his mom on the prayer list.
Oh,
And
honey,
hey,
it's
Miss
already
Vicky, I'm
done.
glad that you were able to tune in. I know she said you was at work, but yes, your daughter, your family has a lot of support here on the hood table and in the community. So we're gonna be rallying with her, rallying around her, whatever is needed. If we got a post up on the corner
Yes.
somewhere, hey,
And if you have, I'm sorry, sis.
go ahead.
If you have a GoFundMe or a Facebook or something like, I'm not what they call it, not a or not a Facebook, dang, the dollar sign, thank you.
You talking about Cash App?
Yes, or something like that that
Oh
you
yeah,
need to share for legal expenses or something like that. Let me know through T, and I'll share it. She knows it. I
yeah,
will share it on my page
yeah.
along with your
Man.
story.
We
You
sure
know,
will.
so that
And
because
I
it's
can
gonna take.
attach it. I can attach it to this show in the description area.
Hmm.
So just let me know. You can send it to me. You can inbox it to me.
You muted, bro. But look, bro, no, he always had to tell me the guy's name. We're gonna send this story to Sean,
Yeah,
uh,
Dr. Rashad
Dr.
Yeah,
Sean,
Richie,
and
Rashad.
to Sean, the
indisputable.
other one, Sean, the light
In-
skin, Sean King. We're gonna send it to
yeah,
Sean
Yeah,
yeah,
you can
him
send
King.
the
too.
story to him. Yep, yep.
Him. We're gonna
Him
Because
send
the
it
too.
to.
more attention the story gets, the
Yep.
better.
We're gonna send it to
The
Roland
more
Yeah.
attention,
Martin.
the better.
We're gonna
God say
send it
this.
to all. Okay, go ahead.
No, I ain't interrupting
Let me
nobody.
mute.
I'm waiting for everybody to get done talking.
I'm sorry, and
Now,
I'm
Monique,
ADD.
do you
I'm
want to say something
ADD,
to
so I
you want to say something to Monique? Because I didn't want to keep her on here too much longer.
Right? Yeah. No, I know. No, I was just on some encouragement on a
Oh,
real
go ahead.
level,
Go ahead, bro.
Miss Lady. Just what, as I said earlier, you a queen. You move. You move. Make your moves on a chess level. Don't play checkers with these people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, yeah, they might be watching. I hope they is watching because they know what it is with the count. I'm zero. I have tolerance of against zero fucks. I can care less about anything that they got going on. Abuse is abuse. Period. You're a grown ass man, grown ass woman, grown ass facilities, all that. This is a what'd you say, 14-year-old child?
14.
You
He's
see, I
like
got 4
teenager.
daughters, man. I got 4 daughters. Okay. I got both my grandbabies over here right now with me. They chilling. I'm talking about. So I understand. I'm originally from North Omaha, Nebraska. My Park General. If they really want to know what it is, I ain't anyway.
But if these people can see,
Just move the best way you. But silence is golden.
Yes.
That's what I want to really say to you. Silence is golden, but let it be known. But then you know what?
Let it be known you moving, but don't let them know all your plays.
nah, I don't
Exactly,
do shit.
and
Keep
keep
your cards close to your vest.
Mm-hmm.
bam and leave it at that. You know all that because you ain't the only one. I ain't the only one when it comes to the dislike of it. Girl, we in the millions.
Right.
It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before the shit hit the fan, and they know what it is. don't allow your. I'm gonna say this. If you can understand what I'm about to say to you, and this has to deal with electricity, right? You have 3 different levels of electricity. You have 110, I believe 120, 110. Then you have the 220 to 230, and then you have 480. Those are 3 different levels of volts in electricity. The 110 will draw you in, right? But the 220 to the 230 will kick you back. And the 480 will melt you. Which one you want to be? What level of justice you want? You want to draw you in?
The 120.
Or you want to kick it back?
120.
Or you wanted to disintegrate you? Which one you want?
I don't have long. My phone is gonna die. But last thing I want to say is, I just want justice for my son. Yeah. I just want justice and peace.
Yeah.
There it is. That's it. That's all you got to say.
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Thank you so much, Monique, for joining us tonight. I know it's late. I appreciate you for sharing your story. We are going to continue to share this story.
I'm going to push it on my social media too.
We Facebook friends now. You got my phone number. So Robert, he'll hit me up whenever there's some movement going on, but you can hit me up too. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Get you some rest.
I know I just joined the chat. I know I just joined the chat. I'm sorry. And
get you some rest, man, and pray.
But I want you to know. Okay, hon. I know. I want you to know that you can hit me up too, and I can try to connect you with whoever Tanya can't. I can try to connect you also.
My name is Nicole Jones on Facebook. Please inbox me, add me on Facebook. I will respond. I can't respond once, but I will. I promise.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Rest and pray.
Rest and pray. Thank you, and I appreciate it.
You have a good night. And
no
that's all you can do, sis. Rest and pray. Much love.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.